fellow Flosstubers, it's Patty here with episode 62. Today is June 24th, 2019. On today's show, I have works in progress and I have some knitting. So sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice, water for me, your craft of choice, and let's chat. Ooh, wow, there's a lot of glare on the glasses today. Oh well, sorry about that. Flosstube nose itching. This is going to be fun. So this last week, little man turned 2 on Monday. I had him for Friday and Saturday because his daddy contacted me saying he had to do some overtime. So Grandma had to get up at 5:20 in the morning, 2 days in a row. Grandma was not a happy camper by the end of Saturday. My stomach didn't like it and I was very tired because I got some naps in, but not a lot. I mean, he took a nap, an hour and a half nap, and I think I was able to sleep for about a half an hour of that nap. And that just wasn't enough because I'm a night owl and I like staying up late. So those nights are really hard. Thursday night is really hard. So I try to go to sleep by 10, or at least go to bed by 10. And I'm one that takes a long time to fall asleep. So my husband, he falls asleep like that. Me, it takes me a half an hour, 2 hours. Yeah, sometimes. Let's see what else. So on Sunday, the youngest child came over with his dad and they built some shelves. So I have some shelves to start stocking our stuff with, and then I can get rid of stuff. I'm so excited. I'm going to be happy when I can get rid of stuff and get this house reorganized again. So, shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. So, dang it, my hair's in my face. I'll just not wear these right now. So, I'll put it back on. Okay. Sorry about the glare. Okay, so Monday, Mirror Monday. I have Lady of the Flag. And I am almost done down to the bottom of her dress. So here we are. This is the tie on her dress. And then the flagpole is finished. And right here is about the bottom of the dress, so I'm very excited. So this one is going to be worked on more than just Monday, I think, for the next couple of weeks until I can finish her up, because I want to get her done by the end of July. So I'm happy with that. Then on Tuesday, which is the 18th, last year on the 18th, I started Roses of Provence by Mirabella on 32 count pearl gray. Last time you saw her, she only had hair, but now she has a hair, face, a neck, a shoulder, and start of her arm. So that's really exciting. And this one is going to be kind of tricky because she has 7 skeins of white. 7. Yes. 7 skeins. Let's see what color. Oh, and it is white. It's not the 32, 38, 65. No, it is actually white. So that'll be interesting. This one will have to definitely be broken up. Maybe I'll start doing that one length of floss a day next year. Maybe. I don't know. She might have to be my Mirror Monday. That might work for that too. I'll have to think about that. So Wednesday, I pulled out Pretty Little Hawaii by Satsuma Street. This is on 18 count oatmeal Aida. And I did register this as homework for Magical Stitches in Literature, but I didn't take a picture of it every 200 stitches. I only took a picture when I finished 1,000 stitches on this, because it has all the elements, and I didn't do any other projects for it So I'm not sure if I'm going to get credit. If I don't get credit, that's okay. I'm not too upset about it, but I did quite a bit on this. So for the elements, you needed sky, which is the clouds, fire, of course, the volcano, ground. There's a lot of green in there for the ground. Water, the ocean, and wood, the palm trees. And I actually had to do, I think I had to do the bottom of this one and the bottom of this one. I had to do this one completely. And I think I had to do the bottom of the other one over there of this one. So I did have to stitch on some wood, but obviously not 200 stitches. So you either had to do the color or the element had to be in the piece, but you didn't have to do the element. But if you did the color, you had to do the color. So that is what I did on that. And then you had to say whether it worked or not, and I didn't do an elaborate, I just said it worked. So they wanted you to do something elaborate, I guess, and I'm not going to find my post and fix it. Because, yeah, I'm just done. I'm done with that for this homework assignment. So on Thursday and Friday, since I had no brain space on Friday, I decided to work on Death by Cross Stitch by Long Dog Samplers. And this is 32 count bisque from Lakeside Linen. And I finished page 4, which was having to do a little bit of this one, and then I worked on to page 8. So I did all of that, and I started working on this again, and that little section, and this. So I didn't do a lot Thursday and Friday, because Thursday's the cleaning day, making sure I've got the house all vacuumed again and dusted before the little man gets here. And Friday it was so hot that by the time little man left, I had no brain space left, so that didn't work. So Saturday, after he left, I really didn't have any brain space because it was 85 degrees in the house, and 2 days of having a little man. I love him too dearly, and I would never give up any of that time with him. But Grandma was spent. So I went ahead and pulled out Santa of the Forest by Lavender and Lace, because I wanted to finish the bear, and I figured Friday, I could finish it Friday. No, I didn't. Or Saturday, I'm sorry. Thought I could finish it Saturday, but I didn't. So Sunday I finished the bear. So he's all done. And then I started on his jacket again. So that is where we are at on this one. I'm so happy. He's so beautiful. Look at that. He is so beautiful. So, plans for stitching this week. There's several things you needed to do in Harry Potter. I've decided to only do 300 stitches to do the consolation, or whatever they call that. I'm not quite sure what they call it, but you can either do all of the things and get 10 points, or you can do the 300 stitches and get 2 points. I've decided to just do the 300 stitches. So that is the goal, or that is my plans for next week. Or this week. You have until July 1st to update your photo album for Magical Stitches and Literature. So what I did is I deleted some of the photos. I've decided not to do them all. So I deleted Medieval Town Mandala by Chatelaine, the Touching the Autumn Sky and Sandcastle by Mirabilia, Halloween at Hawkwind Hollow by Carriage House, Up on the Rooftop by Tilton Craft, and Skeleton Crew by Cricket Collection. And I'm not sure if I did Romantic Rose Garden by Chatelaine or not. If I did, that's fine. If I didn't, I'll just leave it. So I left Death by Cross Stitch by Long Dog Samplers, Away We Ride by Blackbird Designs, Santa the Forest by Lavender and Lace, Petal Fairies, Mirabilia, Lady the Flag, Mirabilia, Mummy's Moonlight Cafe by Praiseworthy Stitches, Mother's Arms by Mirabilia, Pretty Little Hawaii by Satsuma Street, and Wisteria by Nor Corbett. Those are the 11, I think. I either have 10 or 11 that I'm going to keep for the next 2 months. For July and August, you can't change your photo album. So that is what I'm going to work on. My priority stitching is going to be those. And if I get bored with one, I'll throw a stitch in a different, one of my different stitches in, just so that I can work on it. And of course I'll have to do the monthly stitches for Mirabilia, which of course for July is Lady of the Flag and August is Autumn Sky. Oh well. So those, I will be working on those two as well. But yeah, knitting. Can you tell what I finished? Yes, I did. I finished the Autumn Tam by Sandy Blue. I used a US 2 3.0 millimeter, and it was stitched, or the yarn was Jamieson's Spindrift, Shetland Spindrift. I have enough to do probably another whole hat. I have another hat that I don't have enough yarn for, so I might pull one of the yarns from this to substitute for that hat. But I blocked it, so it's already been washed and blocked. So I blocked it on a plate so it would get that shape. It fits well. I'm very happy with it. And I think that it turned out fabulous. I love it. I love it. It's warm. So, very happy with that. The other knitting I did, so he lets me knit. I can knit while he's here. I just can't stitch while he's here. So, I pulled out my sock again, and this is online Super Sock, and then colorway New York. And I am knitting this on a size 1 and 2.25 sock rocket millimeter. Yeah, whatever. So this is an Addie sock rocket on a 2.25 millimeter. There we go. So got a little toe going. So I'm so excited about that. I'm going to be knitting on this, and then I have a sweater that I need to have to do 2 side panels for the underarm, and then that will be a finished sweater, and then I will start working on the Venezia Colorwork sweater. So yeah, those are my plans for knitting. Looking around, I see that I have nothing else to speak with you with, so I hope that everything is going well for you. And if you're new, thank you so much for coming in and checking me out. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back week after week. I really do appreciate it. And I also hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content. And I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.